Sorry, I've red button.
I thought traffic warden mowed you down with one of his...
Yeah, that's it. It tackled me before I could press save.
Yeah, gotcha.
Yes, so thanks for giving me a call.
No worries.
I just saw an ad pop up on Facebook, so I thought I'd just sort of hit the more info button and just sort of see what's going on, really.
Perfect. Okay, well, did you manage to watch the sort of video at the start of the SMS I sent out, or?
I haven't had a chance. No, I've been working all weekend.
Gotcha. No worries. Busy doing call-outs, is it?
Yeah, exactly. I'm a plumbing heating engineer, so I'm always on the go.
Gotcha. Yeah. Hey, listen, well, to be honest with you, mate, the way that it works is I asked you a couple of questions initially just to find out logistically if the time and location works here.
Mm-hmm.
I get a little bit of clarity about what your needs are at the moment. And what we do then is we do like a phone consult.
Okay.
It'll take about 10 minutes. We've got time to do it now, do it now. If not, then we'll do it at a time you're choosing. And then we work out kind of if our program's going to fit, then we'll move you on to it.
Okay.
We're based up by the Checker Centre and the Sainsbury's there, the north end of town. Does that work within your radius?
Yes. You're I know where you are.
Yes.
You're just off Knight Rider Street, aren't you? If you're by the Sainsbury's, all that kind of that end. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, I only live in Nettlestead, so I'm not far outside Maidstone.
Gotcha.
Anyway, I'm constantly diving in and out of town for jobs and stuff. So.
Yeah, gotcha. I mean, people generally park at the Sainsbury's. And then no one's ever got spammed with a ticket before, like that. Timings, mate, I know you're a busy fella, so we've got 7-day coverage. People generally take a few times a week on days that they're choosing. We've got Monday to Friday, either 9 to 6, or we've got 6:30, 7:30, 8:30 at night, or we've got Saturday, Sunday morning sessions. Now you can chop and change and amend sessions if you need to, if you're sort of doing call-outs and stuff like that. Would that work within your work-life balance to come and join me?
The evenings would probably be the better option. I tend to get out and we do a lot of bathroom installs, so we tend to get on site earlier and crack on like all those don't stop, but then leave fairly early. Leave at sort of 4, half 4. So sort of nipping off to do a sort of 9:30 wouldn't work. But yeah, certainly getting in after work would fit. It'd be slightly more knackering day, but
needs must, isn't it, at the end of the day. So why did you get in touch with us, man? How can we help you?
Well, go back. I've been with my new missus for 4 years-ish. And just as we met, I was with a PT 3 times a week. I slept with my ex and did the classic. Get fit and find someone else. Which I did, and I dropped quite a bit of weight, got the fittest I'd ever been, then got a new missus and got happy. So I put a little bit of weight back on, nowhere near I lost about 3 stone. I probably put a stone back on. I'm probably sitting at, I'm 5'10", probably sitting at 14.5 stone at the minute. I'm just that little bit bigger than I want to be. And it's an overall fitness thing. And it's not even necessarily a weight loss thing, it's just a tone up thing. And it's just getting to that point where nutritionally I'm better because I don't know what I'm doing. I try and eat right, but I don't know what I'm doing. I'm physically on the go. I'm on the go all day, every day. So I'm lugging boilers and baths and showers up and downstairs constantly. So I can move quite a bit for quite a while, but I need to kind of get to that point where I'm happy with it. So then I'm maintaining what I've got now. What I want to do is get better and then maintain that.
I 100% get where you're coming from. So I think it's by the sound of it then, you can maintain your physique if it's not like if you're not bothered about sort of being super fit or anything like that. It's a nutritional thing, understanding kind of what your energy requirements are for the activity levels that you've got, and the good sort of bonus about our program is we can sort of tailor it to your activity levels, things like that. So initially you'll be with us on the program, like you say, to drop you in a stone and a half, whatever it would be. But you can always use that nutritional plan as a framework then for your new weight. We can just scale back on the the portions a wee bit, and then that'll give you the clarity that you need. So you don't necessarily have to. You can't. A lot of people do use this as a sort of a quick fire fix, and then they go on with their life, and it does sound as though that's the kind of thing that you'd be looking to do. Does that? Am I getting the right feel?
Yeah. And it's maintain sort of. I'm a rugby player. I play for Live Rugby Club, so I am constantly on the go at the weekends. I have an 8-year-old. I'm constantly chasing everywhere because I'm a terrorist. So I'm on the go all the time. I just need that little kick.
Yeah.
So,
If I had a pound for every person who told me they need a little kick or need a little kickstart, I'd probably be richer than you, mate. You know.
Exactly. It's forcing yourself into it.
Yeah. What age?
My biggest problem is telling myself and believing that I haven't got the time to do it. And I'm like, I can have. But if you've got something booked in, we've got a little small holder. We've got 2 dogs. We've got plenty of that. I could go on a run if I wanted. I could go. I've got a push bike. I could go and get on it. I could go and do something, but I don't. I need something booked in. Scheduled. Like stick to that. That's what you do for X amount of time. And then, I need to be sort of regimented with it a little bit.
I mean, you're talking my language, mate, to be fair. I'm a coach, but I'm a powerlifter, and I hire a girl who I trained up essentially to be my coach for that exact reason. She couldn't teach me something I don't know. But what she does do is that she sort of says, right, you've got to be here at this time, this is your nutrition, these are the weights you need to lift, and that's how I do it, So in essence, I totally understand what you're saying. There's enough hours in the day, but it's a priorities thing, and if the priorities aren't tipped because you haven't got that consistency, you haven't got somebody that's relying on you, then other things like work, telephone calls, invoices, they're all just going to kick in, and your job doesn't get done, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, gotcha. Well, listen, mate, I'd like to do this sort of consult with you now, because I know, if you're super busy, it'll be a nightmare to get hold of you again.
I'm a bugger.
Yeah, so listen, what I want to do is I just want to just clarify a few points for this, see where you are at the moment. I'll give you my honest opinion as to what we could get from a results point of view on the different time spent on the programme. What we can do then, I'll tell you what the programme's all about. If it feels like a good fit, then what we can do is we can get you booked in and, get you on the programme and get you in for your first onboarding session. Does that sound okay?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Oh, cool. So at the moment then, you're 14 and a half, 5'10". What's your age?
32.
32.
32. Yes, 32.
Gotcha.
That was harder than it should have been.
Wait till you get to 40, then you just cry.
That's it.
It's gold standard, mate. When you were your PT super fit, what weight were you then?
13 and a half.
13 and a half. So it is.
That's the lowest I ever got, and that's when I did my Tough Mudder, which was the fittest I ever was.
Yeah, gotcha.
About if I get to about there, but consistently.
Is there more to lose after that, do you think, or is that?
There probably would be. Yeah. I'm not. Well, I'm not fucking fat. It's not rolling off me, but I carry a bit of weight. I carry a bit of weight on a bit of weight on my waist, on my left handles. I still carry a little bit of weight on my chest.
Yeah. Gotcha.
So those two. There's probably. I could probably get to 13 and not look emaciated, put it that way.
So if I factored it in then for like a stone and a half, that would be a test here, yeah?
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so are you currently training at the moment or not so much?
Just running in a team, which is John. But he's the occasional running drills. He's the occasional 20 minutes on a match. Yeah. But other than physical demands of the job, not really.
Yeah, drills and 20 minutes game time, yeah?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Occasionally.
Yeah. What position do you play?
13.
Yeah, good. So the old, you're the twinkle toes, yeah?
Well, I used to be before my best mate dislocated my knee for me.
You just end up land on top of you, or?
No, well, it was my stag do in Zorb football, and he took me out and just hit me wrong, and it was just a horrific dislocation. To the point paramedics turned up, and he took one look at him and said, "That's fine." So, yeah.
Yeah, I was always 12, mate. So,
okay.
I was
it was my 12 that hit me. He's the biggest troll you've ever seen.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that's it. That was my motto, if you can't beat them, just run through them, So
yeah, that's it.
that's it. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so what I want to do is just get some clarity on kind of, from a nutritional point of view, what's happening.
Yeah.
So, what we can do is you can either run through it and get an appreciation of the calories on a daily basis, or you can just give you an overview of what's happening with your nutrition. So, would you want me to drill down into it a little bit more detail, or do you want to tell me kind of what typical day would look like?
So I'd quite happily tell you a typical day. It'll be a cup of coffee in the morning, and then it's get out and get on. If I ever do stop for lunch, it has to be something on the go, because it's the temperature the way it is and stuff. I'd like to take it with me, but it goes horrible.
Yeah.
So occasionally I do take leftovers, but if I'm stopping, it's a little pasta salad, or it's a little sandwich, or it's a convenience. The biggest thing nutrition for me is convenience.
Yeah,
dinner-wise, we're not terrible. We don't have huge portions, and we tend to cook fresh. So it's a spag bowl, or it's a fresh made soup. It's meat and veg. Now we do have the odd curry stuff, but we don't tend to get takeaways. It's a made from home stuff. Takeaways a big treat in my house. Don't run with poor. So I'm very, very much a fan of like meat to veg kind of guy. We squeeze that anywhere we can. But yeah, it's pasta dinners.
And family from scratch meals. Is there alcohol going in?
Yes, yeah. We don't tend to drink during the week. I drink gin and tonic. I don't like beer or a Guinness. I like a Guinness. And then in the winter it's a red wine.
Gotcha.
Can't drink that in the summer if it's too. It'd be occasional cider.
Yeah.
But yeah, certainly not to excess, but yeah, not during the week. And then, to be honest, even on the weekends, I have my little one every other weekend, so when we've got him, we don't tend to.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's not like a regimented thing. So what about...
No.
What about teas and coffees, milk and sugar with that?
Don't tend to have milk, 1 or 2 sugars, depending on how stressed out I am. Just keep my eyes open, really.
Gotcha.
So,
what do you think, like, are you kind of, the way I see it is, you're carrying the weight now, so is it a case of like 6 months from now you're going to be like maybe half a stone heavier because you just kind of overeat in slightly, and it's just, how did the extra stone come back on? What's your thoughts on that?
It's probably a case of mildly overeating. And then not doing quite enough.
Yeah.
So rather than being all of a sudden, it's been this sort of slow, like crept up almost, and all of a sudden, you're staying heavier than you were a year ago.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's nothing you'd really notice until you look back at like a year ago and go, I am a little bit bigger actually. But interestingly, my waist size hasn't changed. I wear the same trousers, 34 or 36, depending on where I buy them from. Which is the same as when I was down at my lowest. Yeah. But I don't look like I've got this sort of overhanging belly that's sort of spilling over the top of my trousers or anything like that. It's just an interesting shift.
It's gone on universally, maybe. The fact that, because like a lot of booze tends to go on around the tummy and things like that, isn't it? So perhaps because you're not like a booze hound or anything like that, it's just crept on everywhere.
Yeah, it's crept on everywhere.
Gotcha. Okay, that gives me the sort of clarity that I need. I mean, to be honest with you, you sound like probably like the same as 80% of the fellas who come on board with us. It's a work-life balance sort of thing.
Yeah.
They used to do a lot of sport. Then maybe life's got in the way a wee bit, and then they just need to sort of get themselves in check, like you said, get that kickstart, get them down where they need to be, and then hopefully work with us to install lifestyle patterns, which are going to mean they don't have to sort of go back down the PT route or anything like that, but
exactly.
Certainly something we can sort of help with. So okay, so what I want to do, mate, is you sound like what the next stage of the consultation is about sort of mindset and stuff like that. But you sound like a switched on fella. You know what you want. You know what you need. You don't really have to go down there. I think it's just going to be a case of if it works, great. If not, then no problem at all. So what I want to do is I want to give you some clarity about kind of what we would be doing with you in club, how we get the results for you, what I think you could realistically lose within the time frames that we run the programs, and if it feels like a good fit, we'll get you on board. How does that sound?
Okay, go for it.
Perfect. So exercise point of view, as you know, as I'm a former rugby player myself, it's the stop-start, high-impact stuff that gets the weight off. So we do the hip training, sort of calisthenics, that sort of thing within the programs, as well as kettlebell work. So it's high-impact stuff. You know, you're training with people with a great, highly qualified coach. Other people kind of on the same challenge. There's not going to be any super elite. There's not going to be anybody who sort of, is like holding the class up or anything like that. It's all about sort of other people on the weight loss journey, high impact training. Secondly, nutritionally, what we need to do is we need to work with you to sort of drop your calories a wee bit initially to get the weight off. We need to sort out your nutrition so you're getting a proper balance of protein, fats and carbohydrates, show you how to do that, and also clean up your diet a wee bit, like meals and things like that. Then probability is it's quite junky and things like that, and we need to work on your hydration as well, because if you're a hard-working fella like you are, we need a bottle of water by your side. Once we kind of highlight those four aspects of the nutrition, it will come off very quickly. Probably something that your PT would have sort of touched on before anyway. And in relation, like you said, you need that kickstart. So it's a short-term program. It's either going to be 4 weeks or 6 weeks. You're going to be held to account. You're going to know when your sessions are. You're going to have a weigh-in every week. You're going to have somebody looking at your nutrition. You're going to ask for pictures and photos of your meals, things like that. So it's all about holding you to account, holding you within that bubble, and move you forward to ensure that you get the goal. So there's two. Have you got any questions on that, or does that make sense?
No, that all makes sense.
Yeah, gotcha. So there's two programs. We've got the 28-day challenge. Over the space of that time, I'd be expecting you to lose a stone. It's an investment of 149, and if you wanted to do two payments, 74.50 split over the program, we can certainly do that. The next one then is the 42-day challenge, 6 weeks. It's over the space of that time, we'd be expecting to lose a stone and a half, get you down to that 13. It's an investment of 249, or we can do two payments, 124.50, 3 weeks apart, if that helps with with the cash flow side of things. Which one do you feel we should move forward with, man?
I don't know. If I'm honest. It's tricky to know which one to do, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say, listen, if you'd be happy with a 13 and a half, we typically have fellas like yourself, rugby players 5'10", we could be potentially losing like a stone and a half within the 4-week challenge, to be honest with you. We had one girl.
You hit it hard enough and commit properly, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? We had one girl lose 24 pounds in 4 weeks, so that's, I know it's crazy, but I think you could get the job done in a shorter time. So, I mean, if I was to be honest with you, I think the 28-day challenge would suit you better.
We'd do it.
And, I think 2 weeks from now, you're going to see me in the gym and give me a big sweaty high five if you're finally getting that weight off. So, what do you reckon? Should we go ahead and get you signed up?
I think we should, and I need to. When would you need the money? Because I need to look at that.
Okay. So if I could.
I need to look at that first, and see when. So when have you got sort of specific start dates and stuff for the programs?
Yeah.
It may be that when you need the money, it might be that I need to book into a different start date depending on when it falls and things like that.
Yeah, so if it's a money thing, kind of what we do is we take people on in tranches. So we currently take on 10 people, and you're number 9 of 10 now.
Right, okay.
It's a good fit for the program. But I totally get it, sort of cash flow and things like that. So what we could do, mate, is we could put like a nominal placeholder down, say 50. And then what we could do then is we can coincide things with your next pay or your next big drop or something like that. That means that, because it's frustrating to know that we've got the solutions here, and it's just a matter of finance and flow sort of standing in the way of us helping you, So I say, let's put you in a position to win, reserve your spot. You know, and like I said, a few weeks from now, you know, you can be down to that 13 and a half, you know, sort of going through getting everything smashed out. So we could put a placeholder. I can give you a start date. We could put on the start date then, you pay like £25.
Yeah, to top it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm up for that.
Good man.
That'd be great.
What have we looked then? So is it like, were you thinking the 4 weeks or the 6 weeks?
I think the 4.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
4.
I would fix this Wednesday. Come in on an evening or
Wednesday I could actually come in during the day.
Okay.
If you're around.
I've only got tomorrow morning, Wednesday evening or Thursday evening, but I could an open appointment out.
No, don't put yourself out. Wednesday night. Yeah.
You happy enough for that?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I've got booked in. I'm some idiot on the scooter again. What time tomorrow morning?
9:30.
Yeah, I'm coming tomorrow.
Yeah, gotcha. Good man.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
So are you okay with clearing the 24.50 tomorrow on the visa to get the program started?
Yeah.
I've only taken 50 today, Steve. Would that be okay?
Yeah. No, I didn't know I did that. So yeah, no, that's fine. It's not it's not overly an issue.
Gotcha. Okay, mate. Just I'm just creating your appointment here now. Won't be a second.
Yeah, that's great.
So you got any big jobs on today, or?
Yeah, I've got 6.
Yeah? Okay, so I'm holding you back here, aren't I?
No, it's fine. I mean, it's time for a lunch break, and I need to start taking it because I don't ever stop, ever. So occasionally just standing having a phone call can be enough of a rest.
I hear you.
So that's not a problem. So tomorrow, what's tomorrow going to consist of? Is it a meet and greet? Is there going to be
there will be any
involved? No, cool, that's fine.
Meet and greet, show you how the nutrition works, show you where all the sessions are going to be held, and get your first weigh-in done, more body measurements and all that, and set for the next 4 weeks. Sound good?
Yeah, perfect.
Lovely. It's been great chatting, mate. We'll see you soon.
No, you too. Bro, I'll see you tomorrow.
Alright, take care, mate. Bye.
Okay, mate. Bye.
Bye.